There is a love with a younger energy that cannot sleep, tossing and turning in bed with your image in their mind. Last night, something incredible and inexplicable happened in this person's world. An urgent revelation that changed the destiny of you both forever. Discover now what this truth is, before it knocks on your door. Dear soul, today I receive a message of crystal clear clarity, an echo of truths that your insides already sense, even if the hustle of daily life might have muffled such a feeling. There is someone, a love carrying a younger energy, who has lost the serenity of sleep. The thoughts of this being orbit around you, day and night, ceaselessly. However, it is not just any memory that brings restlessness. It is something that transcends the ordinary. Last night, dear soul, something truly extraordinary happened in this person's world, an event that made them understand a profound truth, a revelation capable of transforming the paths of you both forever. Prepare your heart, for what I will reveal to you now may alter everything you believe about this connection and about the future that awaits you. This person, whom you perhaps see today as part of a past or someone distant, feels an agitation outside of normality. It is not a simple memory or a passing whim. It is a magnetic force that draws them uninterruptedly in your direction, a subtle yet powerful energy that grants them no rest. I am told that, however many attempts there are to move on, or to occupy the mind with other distractions, your presence, your essence, continues alive and pulsing in this someone's heart. Perhaps there was an attempt at denial, to convince themselves that time would dissipate this flame, but the universe has been moving energies to bring down all the barriers built. Last night, dear soul, was not a common night for this person. There was no peaceful rest, nor forgetfulness. It was an experience that was engraved on the soul, something that made them see you from a totally new perspective. I am shown that it was a moment of immense clarity, where all the defenses raised, all the doubts and fears that prevented seeing the truth, came undone through spiritual aid. This being saw you, dear soul, not just as someone who passed through their life, but as a beacon, a source of light, a safe haven that had been underestimated or even rejected. This vision was not an illusory dream, but a very real image of the depth of the connection that exists. Such an experience caused a great impact, bringing a mixture of regret and immense hope. The guides report that this person spent the early hours awake, reliving every detail of what they understood, questioning everything they thought they knew. Your image, your energy, your smile, your unique way of being, everything became sharp in this person's mind, as if time had stood still so that, finally, they could see what was always there, but refused to accept. This is not nostalgic longing, it is an awakening, the understanding that you are irreplaceable in their journey, a pillar that they tried without success to knock down. There is something of utmost importance that you need to know. This person has been dealing with a whirlwind of intense emotions, pride, fear, confusion, and the profound sensation that they are missing something essential for completeness. There was an attempt to convince themselves that you represented only a phase, a passing love. But that idea crumbled completely last night. I am shown that the strength of this connection is so great that it is no longer possible to ignore it. It is a bond that transcends time and space, a union of souls that the universe now forces them to recognize and value. But that is not all. There is something even deeper occurring. Have you noticed that certain coincidences in your life are not mere chance? They are moving the pieces, preparing the ground, sending discrete signals to both. For this person, last night was the peak of a series of events that prepared them for this understanding. It may have been a recurring number sequence, a song that echoed at unexpected moments, or even meetings with individuals who, unintentionally, brought memories and feelings about you. All of this was part of a larger plan so that, finally, eyes and hearts would open to the truth that exists between you. They wish for you to know that this person is experiencing a very intense internal transformation. They are processing the dimension of what they felt, trying to understand the meaning of this for their future. Your absence, which was once a decision, has now become a torment. It is perceived that peace, joy, and the completeness so sought after can only be found with you, in your company, in your vibrant energy. This is the truth that reached this someone, and it is a truth that can no longer be denied. This message arrived for you at the exact moment, but it is necessary to act briefly. Write in the comments this mantra: "My heart is open to offer and receive true love." This phrase is a portal to accept and open yourself to what the universe has reserved for you. You are opening your heart to the purest and most genuine love, not just coming from this person, but for all the blessings that await you. The spiritual plane rejoices when you allow yourself to receive, dear soul. What this person understood last night was much more than a fleeting glimpse. It was as if the mind unlocked, allowing access to memories, feelings, and truths about the relationship that were asleep or hidden on purpose. I am shown that this being saw not only what you were, but also the great potential of what you can come to be. This vision was so impactful that it made them question all decisions, all barriers, and all justifications used to create this distance. Your essence revealed itself as a guiding light, indicating the path of return to a place of fullness and harmony that is found in no one else. The night was spent revisiting every memory, but now under a different optic. Every smile of yours, every word, every gesture of affection that before seemed habitual, now shines with profound meaning. I am told that there was the realization that the safety, understanding, and true joy you provided were unique and irreplaceable. No other person, no other experience managed to equal the depth of the connection you shared. This left this someone in a state of almost ecstasy, but also with great anguish, for the clarity of the truth brought the weight of loss, of time wasted in denial and unfounded pride. I am shown that this person feels a sincere regret for not having valued what they possessed, for having allowed fear or immaturity to distance them from a union so pure and true. And this feeling of regret is not fleeting. It installed itself in the heart like a flame that burns incessantly, consuming all defenses. They ask themselves at every instant if there is still an opportunity, if you would still be willing to forgive and to rebuild what was left behind. There is something very important that you must know about this doubt that disturbs them. What was understood is not a coincidence. Dear soul, they prepared this moment because they know that your connection possesses a greater purpose. It was not destined for oblivion, nor to be left on the margins. It is a special bond with the power to heal, to transform, and to lead both to a new level of love and understanding. And this person, after everything, began to feel the strength of this purpose. Now they understand that your presence in their life is not just a desire, but a fundamental necessity for their own spiritual and emotional growth. But that is not all. There is something even deeper occurring. Your energy has been a comfort to this being, even at a distance. I am shown that, in some way, your presence, your strength, your light is felt. It is possible that there have been very clear dreams with you, inexplicable sensations when thinking of you, or the perception of signs around that refer directly to you. All of this is confirmation from the universe, proofs of the unbreakable connection that unites you. And this person is starting to connect the facts, to realize that such casual events are not the work of luck, but direct messages from the spiritual plane. This new vision led to a reevaluation of every detail of the relationship, every word spoken, every silence. Now it is perceived that, even in the difficult moments, there existed a foundation of love and respect that transcended the problems. The angels say that this person feels immense gratitude for having had you in their life, for having learned with you, for having been marked by this connection. And this gratitude mixes with a deep longing, an intense will to relive the good moments and build an even better future by your side. Now write in the comments, 2122 to claim the spiritual clarity that the angels are sending into your life. By doing this, you align yourself with superior wisdom and open your heart to receive the guidance that the angels have for you. The angels ask that you pay attention to the signs that the universe sends you, for they are the confirmation that something great is about to occur. If this message is touching your heart and bringing you a ray of hope, consider supporting us by pressing the Super Thanks heart button, giving a special thanks. Your gesture of affection helps us to continue sharing these messages of light and love that the angels deliver to us, reaching more hearts that need this inspiration. From now on, our infinite gratitude for your generosity and for being part of this chain of love, dear soul. The truth that revealed itself to this person last night is not something that can be ignored or put aside easily. The angels indicate to me that a period of intense introspection is being traversed, where your image, your essence, and the depth of the connection you share have become the center of this person's thoughts. Peace is no longer found, for your absence has become a constant echo in the soul, an undeniable reminder of what was lost or let go. And it is this profound restlessness that leads to the reconsideration of everything. There is something very important that you need to know about what is felt now. This person, who before may have acted out of pride or fear, now finds themselves facing an overwhelming reality. The angels show the perception that no other affection, no other company, managed to fill the void left by you. And this realization left this being in a state of vulnerability never experienced before. They miss you in a way that transcends the physical. They miss your energy, your laughter, your understanding, your unique capacity to bring completeness. This perception is a gift from the angels, a way to awaken the courage to seek what really matters. The angels indicate to me that there is the recollection of every moment lived together, but now with a clarity previously non-existent. The words spoken are remembered, the glances exchanged, the shared dreams, and it is perceived how precious those instants were. And in this process of rediscovery, they face the pain of regret, a dense feeling that makes them question all previous decisions. They ask, why did I allow this to leave? Why did I not value what I possessed? Such inquiries torment and drive the search for a form of redemption. But that is not all. There is something even deeper occurring. The angelic energy works with vigor to create the perfect circumstances for a reunion. It is possible that your name begins to appear in unexpected places, that songs bring the memory of you, or that objects evoke memories. These are the signs of the universe, the messages of destiny, guiding this person back to you. One begins to realize that it is no longer possible to fight against this force. It is something greater than any fear or pride. Have you noticed that certain coincidences in your life are not mere chance? The angels orchestrate every detail. This person finds themselves at a decisive moment. The angels say that the need to communicate with you can no longer be postponed. The silence, which before seemed like a protection, has now become an unbearable burden. The need for answers is felt, the need to clarify what happened and to express feelings. This is not a light decision. It is a necessity that springs from the soul, an irresistible call that drives to action. The moment is being prepared to break the silence, to extend the hand, and seek a true and meaningful connection. This message arrived for you at the opportune moment, but it is necessary to act with speed. The angels wish for you to know that, in this process of self-knowledge, this person learns to value themselves more and to understand the true meaning of love. They realize that true love is not just a feeling, but a choice, a dedication, and a surrender. And this understanding promotes a transformation. It is no longer the same person who one day distanced themselves. There is an evolution, a growth, a maturing through this experience. And this transformation is a present for both, for they become an improved version of themselves, more prepared for an authentic and lasting connection. Dear soul, the angels ask that you be open and receptive to this change that approaches. Your own energy, your inner peace, and your wisdom will be fundamental in this reunion. What approaches is not just a conversation, but the possibility of a new beginning, of a story rewritten with more maturity, more love, and more understanding. The angels are opening the paths. They are removing the obstacles and preparing the ground so that your connection may flourish again. But this preparation is not one-sided. You also play a fundamental role in this. Now the angels call for you to press the subscribe button. By subscribing, you connect even more with our community of light, and you will allow these messages of hope and love to continue arriving at hearts that seek guidance and comfort. We thank you for your support and your presence in this chain of positive energies. The angels send you a special sign. Your lucky number for today is 7. Write in the comments, "My lucky number is 7. I send protection to whom my heart loves." Dear soul, what was revealed last night and the days of intense reflection transformed this person deeply. The angels indicate to me that they can no longer see the world in the same way, for your image, your energy, and the depth of the connection you share have become the lens through which everything is seen. The restlessness that dominates is not just longing, but an overwhelming certainty that you are an essential part of this someone's destiny, a fundamental piece that was missing in the existential puzzle. There is something very important that needs to be known about the actions being considered. This person observes you discreetly, almost imperceptibly. The angels show me that there was a search for you, not in an invasive way, but through small details, information that helps to confirm feelings, and the chances of an approach. It could be that there is a monitoring of your social networks, questions about you to mutual friends, or simply a connection with your energy at a distance. Any sign is sought, any clue that helps to understand if your heart remains open, if you also feel this connection with the same intensity. And this search is a reflection of the desperation felt. The mind does not cease, and the angels indicate that countless conversations were rehearsed mentally. They imagine what would be said, how the explanation would be, how regret and the desire to start over would be expressed. Each scenario is built and undone in the mind, for the fear of rejection still presents itself as an obstacle. However, the strength of what the angels showed them is so great that this fear is losing vigor, being replaced by a growing courage, driven by the need for truth and clarity. But that is not all. There is something even deeper occurring. The angels move the threads of destiny, orchestrating meetings and situations that might bring you closer. It could be a casual meeting in an unexpected place, a message that arrives through an acquaintance, or an event that puts you in the same environment. These are not simple coincidences, dear soul. They are angelic aids, bridges that are being built so that this person has the opportunity to get closer. This energy is felt, this irresistible attraction, and there is an ever greater awareness that it is necessary to let oneself be carried by it. Have you noticed that certain coincidences in your life are not mere chance? Your absence made itself present in unexpected ways in this being's life. The angels show me that there was the perception of the lack of your perspective, of your view of the world, of your unique way of solving problems or bringing joy to situations. In every challenge, in every moment of happiness, the absence of your presence becomes a painful reminder of what was lost, and this pain transforms into an impulse, a force that will lead to action. It is perceived that life without you is less colorful, less vibrant, less complete. This message arrived for you at the exact moment, but it is necessary to act with speed. This person struggles between the urgency of looking for you and their own doubt. It is an internal battle fought every hour of the day. They know of the need to take the first step, but the idea of confronting the past and opening up to the uncertainty of the future causes fear. However, the angels say that the inner strength is growing and that the point of overcoming any fear approaches. They are preparing for vulnerability, to admit mistakes, and to express the deep love still felt. Now the angels ask that you do an exercise of liberation. Write in the comments a list of people, including yourself, whom you would like to forgive. Visualize each one of them. Send love and say, "I forgive you and I set you free." Feel the lightness and freedom that forgiveness brings. This act of forgiveness is a gift for your soul, releasing energies that may be preventing the flow of love and abundance in your life, preparing the ground for the blessings to come. Dear soul, this person is on the verge of an important change, which unfolds with every thought, every emotion that visits them. The intensity of the message that the angels brought last night engraved itself deeply in the soul, and now the dimension of the feeling for you can no longer be ignored. One begins to recognize one's own vulnerability, to admit internally that life without your presence is incomplete, and that the void left cannot be filled by anyone else, nor by anything. There is something very important that you need to know about what this being is willing to do. The angels show me that there was a great effort to understand the reason for the distancing, examining the roots of their own insecurities and the challenges faced. There is a process of deep self-evaluation, perceiving that many of the obstacles that arose between you were created by the person themselves. This clarity is a divine gift, for it empowers them to assume responsibility for their actions and seek true reparation. There is a maturing through this experience, and the angels guide this person to become a more conscious and loving version of themselves. But that is not all. There is something even deeper occurring. The longing felt is not just an emotion, it is fuel for change. The angels indicate to me that this person is being driven to take concrete attitudes, to move in your direction decisively. It may be that there have been attempts to fight against these impulses. It may be that there has been containment, but the strength of this connection is so powerful that it forces action. It is perceived that time is valuable, and that the opportunity to relive a love so true cannot be wasted. The urgency of the search grows every day, and the angels create the conditions for this reunion to happen naturally and inevitably. Have you noticed that certain coincidences in your life are not mere chance? This person prepares for a conversation that will be a watershed in your history. The angels show me that not just a superficial dialogue is sought, but an opportunity to express deeper feelings, to apologize for errors of the past, and to reaffirm the love still felt. It is desired to build a bridge, rebuild trust, and create a new path. They fill themselves with courage to face their own vulnerability and to open themselves in an authentic and true way. This message arrived for you at the right moment, but it is necessary to act with speed. The angels wish for you to know that your own energy is a light for this person. Your inner peace, your capacity to forgive, and your openness to love are elements that attract irresistibly. Your light is felt, your strength, and this sensation encourages the next step. The universe conspires in your favor, aligning the energies so that the reunion happens at the perfect moment, when both are ready to receive and give the love they deserve. This is an opportunity for healing, for growth, and for a new phase for the connection. The angels ask that you keep yourself in a state of love and gratitude, trusting that what belongs to you always finds the way back. Your faith and your positivity are powerful tools that attract good to your life. Prepare your heart to receive this person, not with expectations, but with the wisdom of one who understands that love is a gift that renews itself at every instant. The angels open the paths, and now it is up to you to be ready to walk them. Dear soul, visualize this person entering your life again, bringing with them the clarity, the truth, and the love that the angels showed them. Feel the joy of this reunion, the peace it can bring to your heart. Allow yourself to feel this emotion, for by doing so, you send a powerful energy to the universe, strengthening the chance of this moment becoming reality. The angels are by your side, guiding every step, protecting every feeling. Trust in this process and in the wisdom of the spiritual plane. Dear soul, the turning point in this person's life is closer and closer. The angels indicate to me that there is no longer strength to fight against the avalanche of emotions that invade their being. What occurred yesterday changed everything. Now an enormous need is felt to find you. Your absence hurts deeply, and it is known that only with you, with your affection and your understanding, will there be healing. There is something very important that you must know about the courage that is arising. The angels tell me that this person is maturing a lot, learning to value the essential. Pride, fear, and the insecurities that cause distancing are left behind, and they allow themselves to feel the great love they nourish for you. It is a very strong change. Old habits are broken to love and relate in another way. Now it is understood that your connection is a gift that needs to be cared for. But that is not all. There is something deeper occurring. Your energy has been a constant light, even from afar. The angels tell me that this person feels your presence in unexpected moments. They see signs that remind them of you and have very clear dreams that unite them to your heart. All of this convinces them more and more that they must act, search, and say everything that is felt. They surrender to the strength of this connection, perceiving that one can no longer go against what the universe prepares. Have you not noticed that some situations that occur to you are not pure chance? The angels help so that this connection strengthens every day. The angels say that this person prepares to speak with you with total honesty, to clarify everything, ask for forgiveness for what occurred, and say that they truly wish to start over. They no longer want to hide what they feel, nor live with doubts. They are ready to open up, to show themselves just as they are, and to fight for this love. This demonstrates courage and maturity, a sign of true change and willingness to do what is necessary to have you back. This message arrived at the exact moment, but one must act with speed. Your intuition, dear soul, certainly already warns you that something is about to happen. One can feel this energy of change in the air, this expectation of a reunion that the angels are organizing. They ask that you trust in your internal wisdom, that you listen to what your heart says, and that you prepare to receive this person with affection and understanding. What is coming is not just a conversation, but the opportunity for a profound reconciliation, to start over with truth, respect, and unconditional love. The angels wish for you to know that this person walks in your direction with an open heart, with a sincere will to start over. Your value, your light, and your importance in their life are recognized, and this animates them to take the most important step. Prepare your heart to accept this truth, to receive this being, and to decide the future of the relationship. This is a unique opportunity, a gift from the angels, so that you can write the story again with love, wisdom, and fullness. Share this content with 2 dear people who need this message of hope and faith. Let us create a chain of love and support. Leave a comment with a prayer for your guardian angel. Dear soul, feel the peace and protection that your angel grants you. Ask that they illuminate your path, give you more faith, and help you to take the best decisions for your heart. Trust that your angel is always with you, looking after you with limitless love. Dear soul, the wait is about to end. The angels tell me that this person, your love with this young energy, can no longer contain what they feel. What occurred last night became an undeniable truth in the heart, and your absence, which affected them so much, transformed into a clamor, an urgent need to be with you again. The universe moves in your direction, and all the difficulties that seemed impossible are dissipating through the power of love and destiny. There is something very important that you must know about this approach. The angels tell me that this person is ready to act. They have already left behind the fears, the pride, and the doubts that prevented the first step. The clarity that the angels granted made them understand that the happiness and fullness sought are directly linked to having you in their life. They are willing to show vulnerability, to accept mistakes, and to fight for this connection so valuable. It is not a momentary decision, dear soul. It is the result of a great internal change, of a maturity that prepared them to love in a more conscious and sincere way. But that is not all. There is something deeper occurring. The signs of the universe are increasingly clear. The angels organize meetings, situations, and moments that drive them in your direction. It may be that advice is received from a mutual friend, that something is seen that reminds them of you unexpectedly, or that an inexplicable force is felt that leads to the search. This person is connected with this energy and perceives that they can no longer go against what destiny prepares. Have you not noticed that some situations that occur to you are not pure chance? These are the clues left by the angels. Your intuition, dear soul, is a very strong guide at this moment. The angels ask that you trust in what you feel, that you listen to the voice of your heart, and that you prepare for what is coming. Your energy of love and forgiveness is a magnet that brings this person back to you. Keep your heart open, your mind at peace, and your faith firm. What comes is an opportunity to heal, to find each other again, and for a new beginning in your story. A story written with more love, more wisdom, and more fullness. This message arrived at the exact moment, but one must act with speed. This person comes in your direction with a heart full of regret, but also of hope. They want to fix the situations, explain everything that was left pending, and reaffirm the love they feel. They are ready to build a future with you, a future based on truth, respect, and surrender. The angels open the way, and now it is up to you to decide what you will do with this truth. Your choice will be an act of freedom and self-love, a step towards your own happiness and fulfillment. The angels want you to know that this connection is a gift, an opportunity for both to grow and evolve. True love always finds its course, and yours is rediscovering itself and strengthening every day. Prepare your heart to receive this person, to hear what they have to say, and to decide the future you deserve. The light of the angels surrounds you both, guiding every step and caring for every feeling. Trust in this process and in the wisdom of the universe, which always acts in your favor. If this message reached you and you identify with the situation, write in the comments, "What is true always finds its way." Share your experiences in the comments. If you appreciated this content, subscribe to the channel. Contribute so that you and other people can receive these messages of light. Remember, you are not alone. Thank you for watching. And until the next video,